Hi, I'm Thomas Overmail. I attended the December 2nd New Student Dialogue Crossing Borders, which focused on stereotypes and the roles that they play in affecting the lives of people from different countries and how specifically Americans stereotype people from all over the globe. Um, always been interested in international cultures. I've done extensive traveling through Europe and always have enjoyed those experiences. And learning about different cultures has always been something I've enjoyed. So I felt this would be a good fit for me personally. Um, it would I would say that our group did not really achieve true dialogue uh, because I felt like everybody was quite reserved. Not a lot of people perhaps didn't know what to expect, didn't know how to contribute, or they just maybe perhaps didn't feel like being there. But I felt like we had a hard time really talking about this subject a lot, and it just there weren't very many people that had much to say, and kind of kind of affected the overall feel of the new student dialogue. But I think that's just kind of unavoidable. You bring in a large group of people and tell them to talk about this subject, and any subject such as this regarding stereotypes or anything that could be a sensitive subject is something that's going to create some apprehension in people and perhaps kind of keep them from feeling like they can contribute to the group. Uh, there were not really any active voices in the dialogue, to be honest, aside from the people actually conducting the new student dialogue. There were a few people who spoke up a little bit more than others, but we didn't have any international students in the group, and that did kind of limit the perspectives there. Everyone there was a United States citizen. There were some people who were the children of immigrants, but not there were overall weren't really a lot of people who were very active voices. Probably just because they didn't feel like they had a lot to contribute to. So I did feel that just about everyone was a reserved voice in this dialogue. So it did become very hard for the people running the dialogue, the new student dialogue, to actually keep it flowing because people didn't really want to contribute. Everyone just felt kind of reserved, and I think a lot of people perhaps were just uncomfortable in the environment, just opening up and talking about the subjects that could be considered controversial. Um, I felt in my group, I played just an average role. I didn't feel like I opened up that much myself. I pick it personally because I just didn't have a lot to contribute. I don't. I'm not an international student. My family's been in the United States for many generations and didn't really feel like I had a whole lot special to say. So it was just kind of hard for me to open up. I didn't really feel like I had a lot to say on this particular subject, but I was able to answer the questions that were asked, but didn't have a whole lot that I felt I could personally contribute to. Um, I think dialogue is a component of Library 100 because in college you're going to be expected to be able to exchange information with people in a intelligent, well thought out manner, and it's about an exchange of information, about understanding different cultures, different lifestyles, and broadening your horizon, so to speak, kind of opening up to something different than what you've experienced all your life. And I believe that's an aspect of the experience you get at a major university such as Clemson University. I see dialogue as a useful tool in my experience here at Clemson because for me, I'll be going into business, finance, and I feel like being able to exchange information with people, being able to understand their perspectives will help me throughout my time in business, in the corporate world. Um, and overall, I felt like the new student dialogue was a good thing because it is always interesting to talk about subjects that would otherwise kind of fly under the radar and in our culture and at Clemson University. So being able to talk about something different like this was pretty interesting. I found it to be, but overall, I mean, it was a good experience, but it would have been nice if people felt a little bit more comfortable opening up. But I think just because of the subject and because everyone was from the United States, a lot of people just felt like they didn't have a lot to contribute. So, thank you.